All right. Don't know why the fuck it's so loud, but it's been a couple few days since I recorded this, right? Again, reason being, obviously, I recorded Gaia and Rachel Foster. And then yesterday I didn't upload. And the reason being I recorded a game that I chose not to upload, right? And I'll just say it. The game is called Heal Hitler. You know, um, you literally look it up on Steam. Basically, it's a game where you're like his like therapist or whatever. I finished it in two parts. I didn't upload it because I didn't one, I didn't even want to risk it, and then two, the whole thing it's like bugged or something where you can't get certain like outcomes or like things. So I'm just like, all right, I'm not even gonna bother. But we're returning to this. I will try to finish Rachel Foster though, but again, we'll need to see about that. The whole no choice thing pissed me the fuck off. But again, that is like, I'll deal with that when I get start recording that. But again, we've been playing this mod like again, we've been playing this mod, right? It's been going on for a hot minute. Monica's still in the corner, right? And again, we're just gonna continue, carry on, right? So I don't even know what the MC's doing, right? So oh yeah, because I think what was it? Yeah, Monica and Siri were having, they kind of had their heart to heart, right? And then it cuts to the MC. Let's see, you know, should get a job. I mean, just be grateful and like take advantage of it. Like, like because like I feel like there's this sense or idea that it's like again, I think it goes to deal with either I think it comes from like, back in the days when like the nuclear family was like central in the economy, it was centered around being able to like, again, maintain that, right? Obviously, very different nowadays. But then it kind of made sense to go, and then go off and do your own thing, right? But in today, when one, not only are things expensive as shit, but also, again, there's other cultures that have, um, there's other cultures that have like multi-generational households and shit, right? So it's like, the thing there being that it's like, nowadays it's not so simple. And because what I can say is I'm pretty much fully independent from my parents at this point. And I'm 24, but like I was pretty much fully dependent on them, like semi-independent, but pretty much still dependent on them throughout college. It wasn't until after college where I became fully independent, right? And that's just due to my line of work. But the main thing there, right, and what it comes down to is, yeah, obviously not everyone my age is in my case scenario, right? But again, the big thing, that's why I say, just because when I was dependent on them or semi-dependent, right, I took advantage of that, right? It's like, yeah, I was grateful and then, made the most of it, right? That's how I'm able to be independent now. That's why it's like, I mean, yeah, I guess sure, maybe you feel guilty, but it's like that's just how it is, right? In this day and age, Um, but yeah, so like just don't just waste it. That's kind of the big thing, right? Don't waste it. So yeah, right. Holy crap, what the hell did I just do? There we go. Damn, he didn't even tell us the fucking time. He checked the time and then didn't tell us the time. You know, damn, call Jesus fucking Christ. Just text. Like calling in the middle of like, and if they are baking, you're just fucking up their yeah, we just start, dude. That's why I'm like, why the fuck would you call? And but funny enough, we know it was because of her conversation with Monica, you know. And yeah, because again, we know she went to Monica's house. And this is something where I point out that Siora's really kind of been the only one who's like, I mean, obviously Monica had her breakdown in front of Yuri, and Yuri was there for her, right? So that kind of wasn't by choice. But Sayori was kind of the only one who's actually like noticed and or like done something about it, right? It's like that again, so props to her, right? Yeah, and again, so he knows that's probably not good, right? And again, but we know from their heart to heart, like again, that's probably what she's brought up or reminded of whenever she speaks to the MC, right, or talks to him, is again that it's like, you know, she was the one who tried to get between them. Now Sayori knows that. And again, she's worried, right? Talking, yeah, But again, it's like obviously gave me half. Oh yeah, I forgot because she did order dinner, right? Yeah, it's like because she's a vegetarian. Damn, holy, 4 lines. That's too much for me. Let's see. Yeah, I mean he's literally next door. Like, dude, like let's see. And again, but obviously he still doesn't know. Like, I think it's a question: is MC gonna figure out, right? I don't think it really matters if the rest of the club does, but I think it's a question of is he gonna like figure out, right? Or is he gonna learn, or is Maka gonna tell him? Yeah, let's get this transition. You know, Goddamn, picnic day. Is it the weekend? What? To the beach too? Let's see. Something just weird. Something weird came up on my phone. Um. Oh, so no, it is just a school day. That's why I was like, it's not the weekend, is it? Damn, fucking fat ass, like Jesus. Damn, what the hell? You just gonna drop that there? Like, all right. To be fair, right? Now that I guess they're at least pretty open and honest with each other, right? Even though they're still technically not official, they're just pretty much like they're open and honest with each other. That's why they can, joke about this, right? That sounds like the first fucking like it literally sounds like the what the fuck? All right, I was gonna say teleportation. That sounds like the first part of the U.S. national anthem. Ose, can you see? It sounds like the first part of that. I just noticed that. You know, yeah, I was gonna say in uniform's kind of crazy. Especially because like I assume I didn't go to school with the uniform. Like I assume you don't got that many um, like sets, maybe like two or three. So like getting one dirty is kind of like all right. What the oh yeah, because that what the fuck? All right, because one I was gonna say we forgot this was the dress that we picked out, right? Or the not dress, but just her clothes, right? And then she has the green like little thing on her head. Yeah, Yuri just finds like yeah, normal clothes. She's like, what the fuck are you wearing? Yeah, dude. All right, bro, dude. Actually, the MC is such a fucking asshole. Like, dude, come the fuck on. That's why I said, like, if you're gonna bring fucking like if you're gonna bring like the utensils, like you gotta go all out. Like, you gotta bring the utensils. You gotta bring the drinks, the desserts, the side dishes. Like, if you're not gonna cook, you gotta basically just handle everything else. Like, this man really bought plates and napkins. Come the fuck on. Like, you know. All right, bro. Like, school got out early, freaking still lunchtime. Like, he's like, all right, it's like, damn, just fucking. I was gonna say, just wait, dude. Chill the fuck out. What the hell is that noise? Monica still has the bags. And again, the funny thing is, but the MC already knows about that Sayori Monica again. Sayori checked up on Monica, right? Don't know if Natsuki knows. Sayori honestly probably told her, right? Because was she around? Bro, when Sayori's talking, but the MC and Natsuki, they just know, to that extent, right? That they kind of, had she checked up on Monica, and then, hmm, who knows what else came out of it, right? Like they don't. Again, like, yeah, I was gonna say, like, yeah, did no one gonna notice her outfit? Like, it's like the MC chose it. Yeah, it's like, ah, bro, like, if y'all just gonna dog me, I'm gonna leave. Like, well, also, where the fuck did she come from? Also, yeah, we never saw her wear this out. Like, this is out of nowhere. Like, we haven't seen this outfit. Because this isn't even the black hoodie one. She's wearing a black dress. Looks good though. Like, yeah, freaking Jesus Christ, yo, like sprinting up. Like, him and turkey, cheddar Swiss. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a big cheese person. Like, also, what the fuck is she eating? Because strawberries, watermelons, bananas, tangerines. That's just oranges, like a type of orange, right? I was gonna say if we're camping, I'm bringing my fucking pot and like boiling noodles, right? You know, fat ass. Jesus Christ, like dies. Chokes and dies. Yeah, it's like we like yeah. Why would we not start eating? Like, ah, damn. She's like, I gotta maintain this figure. Yeah, I was gonna say yeah. Like, yeah. Monica or Jesus Christ, Natsuki fucking wolfing them down. You know. Hey, yeah, bro, eat. Does not mesh well with cup. It goes, all right, but all right, dude, stupid point because it goes well with sandwiches and fruit. I was gonna say, just fucking pick something and like it's not that deep. Like goes well with the sandwiches and fruit. A glass of milk. Bitch, who's bringing fucking milk to? All right, I'm not gonna lie, bringing like milk to unless you have a way to keep it refrigerated, bringing that to picnics kind of crazy. Like, you know, Also, yeah, if you're handling desserts, you should have brought it. Like, I'm not going to a picnic and only eating sweets. Like, I'm actually going to eat some food. Like, all right, what the fuck? All right, now they're just like arguing over food theory. Like, I eat milk with like desserts, like right, brownies, cookies, or Jesus Christ, eat milk, drink milk. But it's like no one's bringing that shit to a picnic. Like time and place, like and then like yeah, they're arguing like they're just arguing over shit at this point. Like, yeah, what the hell? Yeah, I was gonna say, like, dude, if this was them, Act One, they would have fucking gone a fist fight over that shit. You know, what deli? Who, bitch? Who fucking knows? Like, the one near the cafe. I don't know that one. What the fuck? All right, I was gonna say she's like, oh, I cooked it myself, or made it myself. Because I was gonna say, like, she could have gotten something that she could eat, right? Like, not all good sandwiches have to have like meat, like that again, this is an odd core memory. In high school, in the cafeteria, there was like a sandwich place, right? And I knew this dude. I usually go to the sandwich place, right? But this dude I know would also go there. His order, it would be he was vegetarian, obviously. He'd get no meat, no cheese, and all veggie. So it was literally just like a veggie sandwich. But you wow, what the hell see what we're doing, Damn, it chokes and dies. Yeah, it's like Jesus Christ. Don't bite that, dude. She looks fucking horrible. You got to get rid of the bags under her eyes. She looks fucking horrible. You know. Also, I was gonna say, what the fuck, dude? Actually, like MC like chokes and dies. Like, oh yeah, no. Now that he can fucking eat the damn thing, like I was gonna say, she's like, huh, Oh yeah, that's funny as fuck. And again, but because it's funny that they're having this normal interaction despite again what we saw their conversation yesterday, right? Yeah, I was gonna say like that's why like honestly, I think I could do vegetarian, right? I think I could probably go vegetarian. I don't really think I would have an issue with that. Vegan is the big issue. I don't think I could go vegan. But yeah, like vegetarian, like I think I could do, right? contribute to learn carbon footprint. All right. So obviously Monica's character is centered around this is going into like meta aspects. Monica's character is centered around like, what would you call it? Like a self-conscious, like person, whatever, right? Carbon footprint was something that was like it was made up. Like it was literally made up. And it was to shift the blame of pollution or whatever, right? Like it centered that around the individual rather than fucking, people who fly private or like, like factories and shit that are actually pumping out stuff into like, the atmosphere, right? Like carbon footprint is completely made up. Like your carbon footprint does not matter because at the end of the day, you are not doing nearly as much as the people flying on private jets in fucking, the factories like spitting shit out, right? Like so it's completely made up. Like again, just something I'm pointing out there, right? But obviously, given Monkey's character and starting around being self-conscious, that's why, like, yeah, it exists. But it's like it's completely meaningless, you know, by meat factories. And I guess you're not partaking in that, right? So that's the next step further. But then the counter argument is that, you know, the counter argument is that, like, one, it's the what's it called? I forgot the term for it. It's the but like the dilemma or whatever, the like it's like the sheep dilemma, but like you know what I'm getting at. I don't exactly recall what it is. Um, but yeah, basically it's like then why aren't we going after the people who run those, right? Like versus like the individuals, right? Again, you're just shifting the blame and the focus, right? Noble, but I'd say naive, right? Um, or again, all the people who fly private jets, right? Damn, no, what the fuck? But again, it doesn't fucking matter because it's all in the game anyway, right? And again, she kind of brushes that off, right? Damn, it's like this is good, What do you think of the? Please don't tell me the MC just spilled a fuck ton of tea on Yuri. Honestly, I won't watch. Yeah, wait. I'll say, where the fuck did she get like come from? Like just chamomile. All right, dude. What the hell? I'm gonna look that up. Chamomile tea. What the hell is this? Um, natural remedy, various health issues. Menstrual pain. All right, diabetes, inflammation. Several daisy-like plants of the family Asteraceae. All right, interesting. I was gonna say, no matter what fucking Yuri's doing, it's always like some remedy. Like, yeah, and again, still like I was gonna say, still wearing long sleeves, by the way. So yeah, and again, it's like, but it's the relapse. Yeah, and again, because he did, right? I guess, to an extent, right? Who fucking cares? Like well, to be fair, we know he literally shows out the swimsuit, right? But it's like just have fun. Like you're overcomplicating. Like, you know, probably like, also I was gonna say like, I mean, yeah, sure. Like, what was she, she already gave me. And again, we know funny enough her situation, right? So see. Completely unrelated. I saw a post that said, this is literally completely unrelated to anything. That the North Koreans that defected to Russia, because again, North Korea, well, not defected, because old Kim Jong-un sent North Korean soldiers to Russia so they could find Ukraine, right? That those soldiers, because they're getting internet access, right? They got hooked on fucking pornography, and it's like reading shit like that. I'm like, it's like fucking taking people from like a tribe and then just dropping them in like a modern day country. Like that was my immediate like equivalent. Like you take like a caveman, put him in like, Jesus Christ. Because yeah, even obviously, even though, the tendency is to dog on Russia, it's still like, a modern day country, right? It's not like North Korea, but again, I'm not going there. So, I guess shit, if they find this video, right. But again, anyway, back to this, right? Yeah, but dude, like just have fun. Like you're overcomplicating it. Like the MC, he just honestly, he just gotta lock in and not like, ogler. Like that's all he's gotta worry about on that. Damn, fucking fast. It's like post yeah, who had the idea? Club points. Yeah, I was gonna say, what the fuck? How many do I have? Zero. Yeah, whose idea was it? Damn, what the fuck? Yeah. Wait, what? Used to be. When did he say? Oh, I was gonna say. Yeah, say not bad. But again, I think the MC, he's obviously not thinking of one thing. He just needs to absolutely lock the fuck in, right? That's really the main thing. Yeah, I was gonna say the MC, he really needs to just lock the fuck in at this point. Like that's what it comes down to. You know, this was in, I believe, Snafu. I think it was Snafu because I remember I was dogging on it where it's like, oh, they're not going to show a new outfit. And then Sayori came out with this outfit. I'm pretty sure it was Snafu. It's like, damn, what the fuck? Yeah, I was going to say, good outfit. Shortcut? All right, dude. Where the hell are they going? This is the beach in True Route where Sayori freezes time and you like fall through like various illusions. Completely unrelated, you know. Yeah, I was gonna say, dude, MC needs to lock the fuck in. I guess hey, hopefully he's been working out though. Damn, it's like that's why you bring sandals though, right? Bring slides. And again, it's the same. He's like, pull out your eye, dude. He's like, oh, sorry, I need these. Throws them on. That's crazy. All right, what the fuck? He literally had that shit prepped for hours. He was waiting to do that. Pump. Oh my god, dude. It's oh my god, pumps out his chest. He needs to if he has like crazy pet control, he can do like the pet flex thing. I cannot do that. And I will say, I'm gonna be honest. I used to look pretty good in high school. At least I was, well, 5'7" ginger, pretty like specific. I don't want to say I look good, but I was fit, like, and I had like a pretty solid like frame, or what's the term for it? I guess yeah. I was like pretty lean. Lean's a good way because I did the whole running wrestling combo. So I was pretty lean. I'm pretty like I was skinny, but I toned. I was toned. That's the perfect way to put it, right? Like senior year of high school was probably when I was most toned and like the most like visually appealing, like if I'm wearing like swim trunks or something and I got my like shirt off, right? Like that was definitely when I was most like I guess like definitely most like again, like confident about my figure. Now, honestly, low key, I've kind of let myself go. I'm still fit, right? And I'm still like active. I'm just not as like toned. My fitness is it's definitely, I'd say, more of like, I don't want to say practical. It's kind of more like, I don't want to say even blue collar, but it's like I'm more like, it's not like that anymore, right? So, what are you doing? The meatheads. Yeah, I was gonna say, what the fuck is he doing? Dude, imagine Sayori like fucking like rubs his like tummy or some shit. Yeah, dude, that's what I was gonna say. Just lock the fuck in. This is like the one thing he needs to do, right? You know, why are you still wearing your shirt? Take that shit off. Like, what the hell? You know, should we grab some sunscreen? Do that shit now. Like, trust. Sayor's a ginger. She needs this. Trust me. Do that shit now, right? You know, ugh. Bro, take off your damn shirt. You know, the flower shirt. Like, yeah, dude. I was gonna say, damn, what the fuck? He's showing up wearing like a Hawaiian, outfit. Like, bro, say she wearing Crocs. Like, he's like, oh fuck, yeah, dude. That's what I'm like. Why the fuck you still got your shirt on, dude? Again, yeah. I was gonna say, dude. All right, yeah. She's she. That's why I'm like, why didn't you do that shit earlier, dude? Like, yeah. She's like, dude. He's like, yeah, freaking flexes his abs. You know, yeah. See, it's been a hot minute. He's like freezing. Yeah, what? What? How is this? What the fuck? It's like I see water. What's he talking about? You know, yeah, actually like freezes. Damn, what the fuck, dude? The dude is like fucking, uh, dude's freaking looking under a microscope. He's like, I got freaking like, zoom in vision. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, like low key, like if it's cold as fuck, I'm not going in the water. Damn fat ass. What the fuck? All right, freaking main heaven, like yeah, it's like you imagine it just like changes favorites. Because to be fair, I used to be a chocolate guy, and then kind of switch over to vanilla. Damn, wait, what? I'm not gonna lie, I kind of haven't been paying attention. Oh, the cherry, right? Also, I was gonna say, wait, hold on, wait, what? You know what they say? Hold on, I completely skip this over. People who can tie cherry stems with their tongues. There's no fucking way people can actually do that, right? I feel like there's no way people can actually fucking do that. Like that's impossible. Like I was gonna say, dude, don't go in the fucking. If it's cold as shit, like we ain't going in the water. Like, and again, but I feel like that's natural, right? Like that's why I'm like, I was definitely a lot more confident about my figure in high school. Because what's funny is I'd say I'm probably the same like equivalent like fit, right? Like I'm pretty equally fit. In fact, I'm like honestly more like functionally fit, right? But I do think that what would you call it? Again, I just don't look as good now, right? Like I'm not as toned as I was. Um damn, that's crazy. Crazy implications. He's like, don't worry about it. yeah, again, that's why it's like, but also that's fair. Like, because I mean, because like let's say, and because like let's put it this way, like because Yuri definitely feels the same way, right? Probably Natsuki too, right? You know, and again, it's completely unrelated. They all have different like forms, right? That's why like it's a mental thing. Like because I'm a small, skinny dude, like I could feel as insecure about myself as someone who's like big, right? You know, because I think that's a big problem amongst, um, people who are like super competitive into fitness is that it's almost like it's never enough, right? You just like keep like going towards like something that's unattainable, right? Damn, good ass fucking, sunset, right? You're gonna walk on the beach. And again, I think so. I'm very curious if she's gonna decide to tell him. Because I guess to be fair, Monica telling Sayori can take that as like, oh yeah, she's willing to. So I do think at some point, even if the sentience thing isn't like brought up, I do think the MC has to learn at some point what happened between Monica and Sayori. I don't know if that's gonna happen now, but again, like yeah, So yeah, still not gonna tell him, right? Yeah, and again, we know that even Sayori self-admitted this to Monica that she kind of filled the void that the MC left. Damn, what the fuck? She was sleeping. Because funny enough, I think I don't know if this was a DDLC plus thing. And again, so Sayori does that's all right. This is very interesting. This is very interesting. Either that or she's withholding that from the MC, but that wouldn't make sense. Because we know she figured out via whatever poem, right? I mean, she knew once she gained sentience, right? But so that's interesting. Well, actually, yeah. Again, so that's interesting. She can't, recall it, right? So I guess so. Maybe it just happened at the time, that she gained, sentience, right? And again, like, yeah, and she's wondering whether and again, I think this that might have been the day where Monica like hugged Sayori and then didn't feel anything, and that was like there what when she knew it was fake, right? It's like, yeah, hey, what the fuck, what are you insinuating, right? Yeah, it's also like, yeah, again, you're really like they're really like the club, is really like unified, right? Now, I was gonna say, just enjoy the moment, like have fun. Like it was our second, third. I'm not keeping track. Yeah. Hey, make your move, dog. Hey, all right, this is cool as fuck. They have the fade in the background, right? It's like the blur focus. So, bruh, damn. Why is there so much fucking lag? Jesus Christ. you know. He's like, bro, they're freaking they're dogs, you know. Yeah, and then fades out. Hey, that's good, you know. Fun. What'd she say? You know, hey, yeah, damn. She's like, you know, yeah, why like you're not doing anything? Like, you know, fucking Breaking Bad, you know. What talk about what, you know? All right. Yeah, what the fuck are they talking about? You know, you know, boys get flustered. All right, all right. I can get into the why because here's the thing, right? Because you know, I think granted, I think that goes in the whole like gender war thing, but besides the point, right? You know, because I can say on the male side, it's definitely like, you know, I'm not gonna say it's like, you know, easy or like hard. Like that's irrelevant, you know, whether you find it easy or hard, or you know, it's just easy or hard for you, right? Like that's kind of irrelevant. But it's just the fact that it's like, again, you know, like it feels good. Like, you know, like I don't know what else to say. Like, you know, that's why, like, you know, finish very fucking quickly. Like, you know, that's, you know, was it two pump chump, or you know, the fucking like 2 minute, you know, 2 minute rounds, right? So it's just like, and also because like there's definitely a factor of like just due to the nature of it, right? Like as a dude, right? It's like I don't want to say invading because that sounds crazy, but you need like this gets sound crazy. You need like permission and consent, right? It's like, you know, because you're the one going in, right? You know, there's a sort of like an aspect to that there. You know, it's like, yeah, what are you talking about? You know, it's like you're 18, you learn about that shit, and you know, sex ed, like what the hell, you know. All right, what the fuck? All right, yeah, what the fuck is you talking about special novels? Like, I would, all right, the MC got me like, what the hell is she talking about? You know, yeah, it's like, what? You know, all right, to be fair, because yeah, didn't we figure out that like, you know, we raided Natsuki's stash and figured out she had like, you know, porn like manga, right? You know, I was gonna say like, you know, but you know, get a little curious. Was like, get a little curious, like I was gonna say, you know, because like it is curious, you know. It's just like, I mean, you're a boy, you have a fucking penis, right? Like, what's that like? You know, just like, I mean, like how, like what's it like as a, you know, girl, you know, to have like, you know, tits in a fucking you know, vagina, right? Like, you know, it's like that curiosity thing, you know. What do you mean? Why do you, you know, whatever, you know? Yeah, well, I guess you know, it's like because her logic is like, hey, if it's gonna be anyone, it's gonna be him, right? You know, yeah, it's like you're skipping a few steps, right? They haven't even like fully kissed yet. You're going from what? You're going from fucking first base to third. Like you're skipping second, you know. Yeah, also like because like it's one that like people granted, I do think there's the whole like the boys thing is like definitely overstated. But like, you know, with guy friends, it's definitely like, yeah, you can talk about that because you don't have intention of fucking each other, right? You know, but obviously, you know, so like, but when you're talking about with someone who has that chance, you're not gonna be like saying shit, right? You know. Who else would you talk about too? And our guy, yeah, you know, he's like, yeah, you know, hey, this is, I was gonna say, Dude, this is gonna go to was it Blue Skies where they had which one had the sex scene with Sayori? I think that was Blue Skies. That was like the end of the Blue Skies rap. You know, yeah, yeah, yeah. I was say you're skipping quite a few. Yeah, it's like whoa, yeah. It's like not opposed, Yeah, not I would not. Yeah, do not. All right, don't go off of Yuri's special fucking novels either. Like, do not go off of those. Like, Jesus Christ, It's like, yeah, it's getting late as shit. Are you staying over? Like, yeah, I was gonna say, like, when did we agree to that? I was gonna say I was gonna say when did they lie down in bed? All right, whatever. All right, but I'm gonna end it here. Damn, what the fuck is this? All right. I'm gonna end it here. Good part to come back to, after like a few days, right? But again, like I am curious as to how I do think the MC's gotta learn. Like he's gotta learn. Whether Monica tells him, whether Sayori does, who knows? And again, I think at that point that's I don't honestly, I think as it's been going on, I think I've had less and less faith and confidence in again, it going the sentient route. Obviously, the original took that path. I don't think this one's going to. But that, I don't really have anything else to say. So, yep, that's it for this one. See you in the next one.